Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Fermi Paradox. When last we left off, we're really kind of worried about the dinosaur nations. Most of the other planets are doing okay. So let's focus our attentions on them so we can make sure that they survive to see the ripe age of space exploration. So let's see here. Resource scarcity in 37 years is really the resource scarcity I'm most concerned with, though if we can get the dystopia up here, we're going to have less problems with them in the future. Alright, let's see here.
Is there alien life elsewhere in the solar system, and will it ever invade Earth?
An influential dinosaur leader rises to power on Earth.
There will be a heat lamp in every household.
Oh wait, no, they're warm-blooded, so heat lamp is not going to work. They're not lizards.
Oh gosh, there will be animals that you can eat in every household.
I don't even know what they'd eat. I think it's a chicken in every household. That's the original quote. Oh gosh.
Everyone will have a TV, even though we're in the industrial age and nobody knows what television is yet.
Alright. Let's boost up these resources. Really what we need to do is we need to lower their growth here, because that's the ultimate problem here. Because if we can get their growth down, then they're going to be much more successful overall, because 16% is so high. Can lower potential casualties. No, we're going to go for resources. We'll just keep building this up as they keep eating it down. Let's go ahead and take a little hit to the industrial age.
The scientists are lying to us. Blah, 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 blah.
Alright. How are the Arbori cyber factions doing? The paradigm shift. Smart films, the power of sophisticated data analysis and deepfake technology. Ooh, deepfake. Real creepy, but real cool at the same time. Technology leads to the emergence of a new artistic medium on Dogstar known as smart cinema, smart films, and indeed smart programs are capable of adjusting their own content in real time to suit the moods and biases of individual audience members. The holocamera is mightier than the smart gun. Alright, so we can't reach cultural ascent. I don't know if cultural expansion is what we want either, because that's going to be increasing the growth and decreasing the resources. They are in Utopia. They have not so great harm potential, but maybe we take the cultural descent. Mostly because then we can gain synthesis for other bad things that are coming our way. I mean, honestly, resource scarcity, we got 4,000 years on that. So, but it's going to raise their growth exponentially, and that's going to be too much to handle. But then again, so is potential casualties. You know what? We're just going to go for it. Smart films alter their content drastically depending on the time of day and who is watching, making their propaganda messages harder to spot and decipher. Alright. Let's leave them to it. I'm still going to work on those dinosaurs. Let's see here. Ethical values, potential casualties. Let's just take a regular synthesis.
Is it possible that there are other planets like our own orbiting distant stars? Is there alien life elsewhere in the solar system, and will it ever invade Earth?
All these dinosaurs just sipping their tea, waxing philosophic about the stars. So cute. Alright, let's up their ethical values so we can get them out of dystopia. Take a regular synthesis. Their casualties are pretty low overall. We're just really, yeah, I'm worried about the resource crisis. That's really what it comes down to. Coal scarcity. We got this again. They're not doing great with their resources. Okay, so crisis. Eesh. So we could do war, which again hits on casualties and ethical values and their resources, but it also takes care of their growth. I feel like we choose war every time with them, and this is where it's gotten us. But this is, gosh, this is 27% success rate. And it's just going to affect their ethic and harm values anyway. But if we do this and we're not successful with it, we can potentially, hopefully, have enough synthesis to prevent a problem. So either we take the synthesis and take the hit and try to correct that, or we could take the dice roll and try to correct it that way. I think we're going to try and take the dice roll. Scarcity causes discord and competition among the dinosaurs. Knowledge diminishes while the nations of Sol compete for the dwindling resources. The Ore Wars. Alright, how's the mitigation going to go? The infrastructure of dinosaur society is falling apart because coalfields are becoming scarce. Many technological advancements are not sustainable anymore. Laboratories are left behind, and the people of Sol are trading knowledge for survival. If the Navigator Guild can't fuel their lamps, can't build new exploration frigates, and can't feed the guild masters with exotic prey, the entire system will collapse and we will slowly lose all the wisdom that was ripped out of Vega by our ancestors. Okay. So, alright. Some pretty good options here. Okay, so strong mitigation will take a hit to their industrial age here. They might even bring them all the way to the bottom. Might be able to bring them down to tech level 4, which I think is the nautical age again. Or we can spend 40 for regular mitigation. Honestly, I would say let's take the hit to the tech level, boost our resources, try to get out of this that way. Mitigation of scarcity. Scientists are now busy keeping dinosaur society from falling apart while with the little coal they have left. The next generations will be more capable of living with scarcity, but a lot of technological advancements will be lost. Okay. So actually they're still in the industrial age. Still doing okay there. Let's go ahead. Let's do a question mark here. Just for the sake of it, because I keep clicking the question marks, hoping something will happen, and nothing seems to happen. But, you know, that's okay. Alright, let's go for regular synthesis. They establish a new nation. Welcome to the present. We're running a dinosaur nation. Alright. Urbori cyber factions. Okay, they've reached the solar age. Most excellent. Overcoming previous limits of propulsion and engineering, Urbori are now able to build ships capable of exploring and colonizing their own solar system. Advanced AI are built to escort them on their journey, while mastery of genetic engineering allows Urbori and their crops to adapt to the new colonies. To read about cities and huge industrial enterprises and really successful colonization, you can imagine what it might have been like, what Mars ought to be like. Philip K. Dick. Okay. Oh, look at their cute little outfits now. They've got such nice, like, clothing. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. So, let's see here. So they can go for power. But their potential casualties are still super high. So, let's not. And say we did. Because this is the serious system. Yeah, so let's not go for this one. Advancement's going to cost us, which I don't know why, because we're actually doing okay on all those sort of things. So let's go for wisdom and work towards our utopia here. Okay, let me just double check that. So what do these guys look like? They're still wearing nothing, and they're at the cyber age. Wait a minute, is the cyber age below? Oh my gosh, the solar age. These guys are actually more advanced than their home counterparts. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Let's see if we can lower the potential casualties here, because that's going to be devastating. Okay. We're just collecting regular synthesis right now, unfortunately. Actually, really lowering the growth would be good too. Alright, how about home? Depopulation and Vex. Not good. Many Urbori dive deep into hyper-realistic virtual worlds and fantastic computer simulations. Will they spend their entire lives connected to the global network matrix and stop forming social connections with other Urbori? Cyberspace, a consensual hallucination experienced daily by millions of legitimate operators. Yeah, it's a definitely crazy thing for them. Alright, so... Yikes. So we can go for massive depopulation, which will lower our growth exponentially, but we'll gain synthesis from it. How much will it be? It doesn't tell us. It's just going to lower growth. It's not going to actually immediately kill people off. Let's see here. I might go for that. We'll gain some synthesis. Yes, they'll be at a negative growth rate at that point, but that's a lot more easily correctable than any of the other stats, really. So let's go ahead and do that. Matrix Obsession. Why live in the real world when you can simulate everything? All Erbori withdraw into virtual worlds. The resulting social isolation leads to a drastic fall in population numbers. Ain't nobody procreating. They don't have any way to make babies. They're all in the virtual world. Alright. So now we're at 85 synthesis. Cyber Age technology gives the Erbori access to resources on nearby planets and moons in the Vex system. Okay. If an alien civilization does exist somewhere in the galaxy, it is very likely to be a synthetic one. Just keep boosting the utopia. We're going to be all at the top. New design principles inspire the Erbori to modernize the appearance and function of everyday objects. Alright, so it's interesting that the Dorloths are still in their spacesuits, but I guess it's because they haven't fully settled on this planet. Oh, and they're finally getting signals. Alien signals. Let's do this. We were here first. The colony is astounded when they pick up televangelism messages from the Vex system. That's right, because the message was sent and it was from priests. It is clear evidence of an alien civilization, truly a momentous occasion. And yet, Tau Ceti 3 has proven to be a good home for the Dorloth. They worry that these unknown aliens may also be interested in settling there. The Earth does not belong to man. Man belongs to the Earth. I like that quote a lot. So, let's see. Are they going to be too paranoid? So we can be silent. We can do an answer signal, or we can spend 40 to get a signal boost. Okay, so let's see. Answer signal is going to up our tech age, and I mean, honestly, both of these is going to do the same thing for our stats here, and get a signal back. But this will be interesting because if we do this one, though, this signal boost is going to go round robin. It's going to go out to the entire universe. So this one's just going to go back to that planet. I think we're doing okay. We're in the nuclear age. Their growth is at 60%, or not 60%, sorry, 6%. Harm potential, we need to really work on that one, but overall, like, I think let's go ahead and spend the synthesis here and do a whole boost. The leaders of the colony broadcast their message of ownership in all directions, warning any who might listen that Tau Ceti 3 is occupied. Interesting. Okay, so we could... That's interesting. So either way, the message is, hey, don't come here. Either way, the message is don't come here. So maybe... Interesting. Maybe we just have them do an answer signal? Because if the message going out is don't come here, do we want that for everybody? You know? Why don't we do an answer signal? Then we can still have the synthesis for, you know, whatever bad things are happening. Oh, wait. Why is the signal directing away from the Erbori? So they're sending it back home for some reason? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. A detected signals related from the Erbori. And... Okay. That's bizarre. I don't know why I would go in that direction, but okay. Alright, let's focus on trying to minimize their potential casualties here. Resource scarcity is fine. We'll leave that be. Okay, we've got... We can lower the tech level. Let's go for that. I don't really want to lower the growth right now. Let's go ahead and increase from dystopia into utopia. The Dorloth colonists developed new diagrams for the buildings and tools. Excellent. Oh, how's the crowdfunding starship going? I feel like these folks are just doomed. They're just not gonna end well. Alright, what's their efficiency? Let's see what this is all about. Logistics Officer Protocol. A protocol implemented by a brilliant logistics officer could lead to a far better management of resource storage on the Erebori Crowdsource Starship. Can the onboard neurocomputer handle the instructions? Efficiency protocols are crucial for long-distance space travel, but biointelligences often lack the insight to not implement instructions that see biolife as inefficient in some way. Yeah, definitely. That's the entire problem with computers taking over, right? Okay. So let's see here. We can spend for the civilization pillar. We can reach a dead end. What do we want to do? Resource scarcity is not really a huge problem. We could take the hit. Let's see. The logistics officer is extremely effective and forms the basis of a new operating system. The neurocomputer needs to calculate the day-to-day operations of the Erebori Crowdsource Starship's journey, but can still run the complex logistics on the side. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking of going for a dead end. That sounds bad, but resource scarcity is doing okay, and right now the problem is that we're losing people, not that we're losing resources. So take the dead end, take the synthesis, let's go for that. The neurocomputer crashes, and after this incident, the cybernetic engineers of the Erebori Crowdsource Starship never let a logistics officer touch the operating system again. Well, given the fact that nearly the entire ship was wiped out by a brain meld with the computer, I think you'd be a little bit more wary about touching the computers. Just saying. Just saying overall. Okay. So, let's go ahead and take a question mark here. They settle a major conflict. I'm really hoping we can lower, or no, increase the growth here. Take resources. I like that. The growth is slowly but surely going down. If we can just take that to like a 5% negative, a negative 5%, that'd be great. Because I think honestly that would be a manageable decrease. The Erebori Crowdsource Starship crew counselors inspire the codification of peaceful first contact protocols. They're all very peaceful. They're just idiots when it comes to trusting computers. Alright, how is the Ruin Base doing? They're in a new technological age. Wonderful. They've reached the digital age. So now that they've sent a signal home. Oh my gosh, look at their cool colors! They're all red now. This is so cool. Okay, so we can take Wisdom, which would help to get them out of dystopia. We can take Advancement. Growth is okay. Really, it's harm potential that we're worried about. So, let's go for Wisdom. The Doroloth use the connectivity of the new digital era to spread knowledge and understanding. Instant access to information for all creates a more egalitarian society. Wonderful. Because honestly, the harm potential is the worst part of this. So if we can get that down, we can be good. They can now connect large metropolitan bases on a global scale. Hey, how's the dog sector doing? They've reached the solar age. Now both of our Erebori settlements have reached the solar age. We're still waiting on the crowdsource ship to reach that. Alright. So what does this look like for them? So we go for Wisdom, but honestly we're in Utopia right now. We're just at the start of a new age, so it doesn't really... I mean, we can give a little boost there. They've got a cool snazzy outfit now too. Let's see, we can go for Power, which will take a hit to those two things, but gain a Synthesis, or we can go for... like, if we can get the growth to be 0, or just slightly up, that might be good. Let's go for regular Advancement. Techniques are developed to allow terraforming and colony construction in even the harshest environments in the Vex system. Excellent. Alright, let's double check. Let's check on the dinosaurs. Let's see how they're doing. Okay. Growth is still at 16%. Resources are still being exhausted far too quickly. We need to lower the amount of dinosaurs being produced. So let's see if we can't do something about that. Oh, good. A conflict is settled peacefully. The Dorloth Conglomerates. The Everything Store. Okay, so they've made Walmart? Or Target? Computer algorithms and logistics networks on Rigel 7 have evolved to the point where where one can order an item digitally and have it delivered to their door in a day or less. Oh, they've invented Amazon. Got it. They have Jeff Bezos working for them now. In order for this process to work, however, complex data miners are constantly monitoring each individual for product preferences and subconscious desires. Weird. So it's not even just a matter of like how they're listening to our phones now to suggest things for us, but now they're in our brains looking for our subconscious desires. Because if I have a sudden craving for Cocoa Puffs or something like that, then suddenly it'll start showing up everywhere. All right. And I'll be demonstrating today's skin rejuvenation techniques using products from Star Ocean. I can't recommend the smooth descaling lotion enough. A special big thanks to all of you lovelies out there that you can use the referral link. Kiss Kiss. Mercury Rainbow Dolphin Network Influencer. From the Star Ocean corporate fleet. Alright, so do we want to prevent this? I mean, I guess it's eating into their brains, I suppose. Thanks to transparent logistic network and government-funded technological literary campaigns, or literacy campaigns, many people can recognize that they are being sold something unnecessary. We could take a hit to the resources. Their growth is now at 0%, so we're doing okay there. Honestly, 10 points is not terrible. So why don't we go ahead and take that and just run with it. Alright. I don't want to increase the amount of population. Do I want to increase the population here? No, I do not. But I do want to increase the resources. Yeah, let's do that. If we could just get one thing that lowers the amount of people being created, that would be great. That would be so wonderful. Wonderful. The Urburi author several volumes on the colonization of Dogstar. Alright. Alright. How are we, guys? How are we doing, guys? You're in the Lightspeed Age. Doing good. Racing into the Lightspeed Age, interstellar journeys are shortened from centuries to mere decades. Urburi civilization sets new speed records in areas such as quantum state computing, light jet manufacturing, and mining for resources from faraway planets. For the moving organism, the lengthy time of the journey was a mere instant, provided that the motion took place with approximately the speed of light. If the stationary organism is a man and the traveling one is his twin, then the traveler returns home to find his twin brother much aged compared to himself. Weird. Okay. So do we take wisdom? Do we take advancement? Or do we take power? I don't want to take power because of the potential casualties there. So let's go ahead. Ooh, 10 points for wisdom though. Maybe we'll take advancement. We'll just do it overall. And yeah, it's going to increase our growth, but I think we're doing okay here. Alright, how are the dinosaurs doing? Oh, they've got some resources back somehow. 195 years for resources. That's good. They made some good decisions while I was gone. Now if we could just... Here we go, that's what we need. Battle over an important dinosaur industrial area is won by an army of rifle soldiers. Alright, let's take the tech. On Earth, the work of a remarkable scientist is widely circulated among the dinosaurs. Let's see if we could get you guys up to the next level. That'd be great. We'll catch you guys up. Paradigm shift. Mass-produced house appliances. The introduction of time-saving household appliances shifts the domestic landscape of the dinosaurs. Traditional roles are upended by liberation from menial tasks. With more time on their hands, new family and work structures appear. Ah, they've invented the vacuum. Few tasks are more like the torture of Sisyphus than housework, with its endless repetition. The clean becomes soiled, the soiled is made clean over and over, day after day. God, that is very, very true. So Sisyphus... Yeah, Sisyphus is the the guy who was punished to roll a stone up a hill every single day, and even when he gets close, the stone rolls back down to the bottom, so he's got to roll it back up again. All right. Let's see. Cultural descent, not great. Cultural expansion, not great either, because that means we're going to be losing resources and gaining growth back. I kind of want to do this one. I feel like this is the best of all worlds. We're going to gain tech, we're going to gain ethical values, we're going to lose some of our harm potential, and we're going to gain more resources. It is going to cost us 30 synthesis, but my god, I think it's better than trying to do this, because this is just going to harm them. This is going to be bad. So, freed from mundane chores by environmentally friendly appliances, a large section of dinosaur populace moves out into new fields of science and philosophy. Excellent. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you guys to that for a second. And let's go ahead and see how are the Dorloths doing as they are getting used to their new ruin base. Okay, so their casualties are still super, super high. So we're going to need to focus on that. Does our home in the Rygo system still exist? Well, you just sent them a hate message, so I hope that they respond kindly. Okay, can we just get... Yes. Start to lose the harm potential here. It also doesn't help, too, that we have such a small amount of Doroloth here. So I think if we can raise the amount of growth here and then also lower this, we should be good. A remarkable computer laboratory from the Doroloth colony shares new insights about the Tau Ceti system. A once powerful network faction falls on Tau Ceti 3. Okay, harm potential is going down. It's only at 4.8%, but it still would kill off 30... Well, actually... Let's take a look at this. No, it would kill 30 million, so that would kill more than what we've got. Yeah.